We're back at Midday. You know, Alex, I took a walk in between the morning show and Midday, and albeit it is 90 degrees outside, I didn't feel that much humidity, and so it actually feels like 90 degrees and not 115.
Right. So I was saying earlier in the week, Monday we hit 115. It's going to feel like 90 today. That is 25 degrees cooler than what we did earlier in the week. So we'll take it where we can get it. If it was, 50 to or 55 to 30, we'd be saying, oh my gosh, big cool down. But since it's still 90 degrees outside,
It's coming, though.
it is hot. It is coming. That is for sure. Here's a live look over downtown. We are looking at temperatures in the 80s, 85 the current number. So only going to warm up a few more degrees. But here is the number that matters most, and it's still up there. It's still relatively high. 69 is the dew point, but that's going to continue to fall as we work our way through the afternoon. So 85 in Macon, 83 in Warner Robins, 82 in Cochran, 81 in Eastman. You can see where the drier air continues to sag south, and the line is right between Macon and Warner Robins right now. You see it's 73 in Warner Robins and 69 in Macon. Well, here's a little secret for you. The sensor for Macon is at Middle Georgia Regional. The sensor for Warner Robins is at the base. There's like 2 or 3 miles between the two of them, and that's how big the dew point difference is right now. And you can see that boundary is going to continue to slide south. So in terms of what it feels like outside right now, it feels like the upper 80s, with the exception being Emmanuel County at 96. And these numbers will continue to be closer to the actual air temperature than we've been the past couple of days. Quiet on the radar. Did see one small shower near Swainsboro earlier. That's since moved away. Satellite and radar, you can see a ton of drier, cooler air back up towards the north and west. Man, to be in Nashville right now, 11:17 in the morning there, and it's 75 degrees. Road trip, anybody? Here we go for the afternoon. I'm thinking any showers we see are going to be mainly east of Interstate 75, but they are going to be few and far between. I really do like the chances of staying dry today. Maybe a scattered shower through the overnight hours, but then I think we stay mostly dry tomorrow as well. High temperature, somewhat similar to today, upper 80s, low 90s across central Georgia. Then we get into Friday, starting off in the mid-60s, so that's going to feel cool, but get a couple degrees warmer in the afternoon. This will carry us through the football hour. The first football Friday night of the season should be a clear radar picture across the southeast with the drier air sticking around. So you can see the humidity is still somewhat around today, but then for tomorrow, we're looking at dew points in the 50s. That's going to feel even drier than today. And then by the time we get to Friday, the 60s hanging around. So I will take the 60s over the 70s in terms of dew points any day of the week. I think Friday night it's going to be warm, but it's going to feel pretty good outside. 96 for Saturday, 95 on Sunday, a 30% chance of storms on Sunday. Speaking of which, yeah, we've been hot the past several days. 97, 95, 98, 98. So today is the day with the cool down, and we've been on a trend for Wednesdays with the cool down in central Georgia. So I expect to see 90 filled in there, and then low 90s as we get into the next couple of days. Quick check of the tropics for you, monitoring the Gulf of Mexico, the potential for some development over the next 7 days. That's only at about 20%. I'm not too concerned about it, but we'll keep an eye on it. 92 tomorrow, 94 for Friday. Again, the first FFN of the season. Then into the weekend, the humidity begins to build back in as temperatures hang around in the mid-90s into next week.